Getting the chance to play in front of thousands of people is honestly a dream of most musicians. And I've done so before in various different settings, but this was actually quite a bit different. I was actually invited to a men's conference, and this is a rather large conference within our area. Honestly, it's very nerve-wracking. I mean, you've got to make sure that you're prepared for the songs that's going to be played. You got to make sure that you know the set list very well. And of course, you got to make sure that you have all of the things that you need, especially if you're going to be traveling any kind of a distance. And in this case, I definitely was. I was actually traveling from Seymour to Indianapolis, which is about 65 miles, which that isn't too far, but it's far enough that if you forget something, you're definitely going to be wishing that you hadn't, because you can't just run back home and get it. Now, because I was going to be traveling so far, I was going to spend a lot of hours on the road as well as there during practice setup time. I knew that I wanted to be comfortable and yet dressed for the occasion. So if any of you have wore a suit for more than 3 to 4 hours, you know that after a while, if the suit is not custom tailored fit, or it's not breathable fabric, it's like 100% wool, you are going to, for lack of a better term, you're going to pretty much suffer for all those hours. You're going to be sweating, you're going to be hot. The wool it's not very forgiving when it comes to stretching. And so there was actually a company that reached out to me that makes what's called an xSuit. The xSuit, one of the main things that is sort of a selling point of the xSuit is the fact that it's very stretchable. Fabric is breathable, and it was raining when I made it there. But as I'm getting out of the car, I noticed that the rain was literally beating up on the suit and just running off. Now that is incredible. Now this suit is also supposed to be stain-proof, waterproof, and smell-proof. And so after over 13 hours of wearing this suit, I can honestly say it was the most comfortable suit I've ever worn in my life. When you have a guitar strap on top of a suit coat, on top of a tie, and all this stuff is going on at the same time, normally you're kind of miserable. If you are in the market for a suit, you definitely want to get your hands on this one. It's going to not only provide excellent breathability as well as be very comfortable, but it's also going to look nice. Earlier, I talked about getting everything there safely. Well, there's an awesome company called Mono that actually sponsored me with a bag. I'll put the link in the description as well as the actual name for this up on the screen. But this bag was absolutely amazing. It fit all of my cables, my cords, my pedal board, everything fit in this bag comfortably. And it's like crush proof. It's waterproof, like the zippers themselves are covered with some kind of like a rubberized something or other to make it waterproof. I was even able to fit some of my camera gear in there for the filming that I was going to be doing. And then, of course, I wanted to live stream some of the event to make sure that everybody could see kind of what was going on behind the scenes on my channel. So I did sort of a live stream of that. And if it was not for 𝗖𝗲 Multimedia and the iRig Pro Duo, I would not have been able to do that. Now, because I am one of those kind of guitarists that doesn't like to be tethered, I knew that I was going to have to, in some way, shape, or form, not have a tether whatsoever while I'm playing guitar. I cannot stand like having in-ear monitors that's tied to some kind of a unit or something where I can't move around. And so what I did was I actually utilized the xVive wireless in-ear monitor system. And oh my goodness, this system is amazing. And even though they didn't have the same system that we have here at our local assembly that I just pulled into, they actually did have sort of a similar, it was a Behringer unit, but I was able to plug it in and use it seamlessly. So you can use this on any kind of system that you're using, so long as you just take the transmitter and the receiver with you. So I have to say it was a life-altering, mood-altering, life-changing event. I was challenged. The preaching and teaching was anointed. Everything that just went on there was top-notch. It was stellar. So I want to thank all of the companies, 𝗖𝗲 Multimedia, the Mono bags, xVive wireless in-ear monitor system. I want to thank xSuit for being able to get me to there and look stylish and be comfortable the entire time that I was there as well. And BASN in-ear monitors, if you have not checked them out, you've got to check them out. Those in-ear monitors sound absolutely bonkers. You're going to love it. So I'm going to go ahead and head into service today, and we're going to be getting ready for our Sunday set list. I'm excited for what we're going to be playing today. I love these songs, and I'm excited to see what God's going to do in our midst. So until next time, guys, love each and every one of you. Restore